you go. So the working day, just ready to get going almost. All the combines fueled up, oil's checked, and everything's ready to go. Just to show you these three, we've got another three over there. This one's the Ransom's 801. I think Andy did this up about 2 years ago. I think last year when we were cutting, which was the first year it was put back in service, all restored up. Didn't have the stickers on it then. Little 8-foot cut. Little 4-cylinder engine, tiny little Perkins engine. I think it's about 2.5 litre. All other Ransoms, all of the other models of Ransom's combines, they all had the engines underneath. This is the smallest one they did. The smallest self-propelled combine that they had, and the engine on top of this, which is a better place, I think, really. I think the reasoning behind having them underneath was just to get their centre of gravity a little bit lower. I'll show you this 780. Another nice combine. I think it said it's got an 8-foot cut on it as well, actually, this one. I drove the Ransoms and this one last year. The Massey Harris 780, and then later the Massey Ferguson 780, sort of like the iconic sort of British harvesting machine, you know. They're the ones the old school can all probably remember, you know. They were reported out before my time, but I remember people have told me that they were everywhere in the day, you know. There was a lot of them about, very popular. Four-cylinder Perkins diesel. I think that's actually got the 788 engine in it. It's the later version, but the slightly better version. Here's Massey 892 turning up. This is the sort of the old one, quite a lot older than the others as well, actually. I think it's like 80 years old nearly. 12-foot cut on it. Got to attach the canvases. The Massey Harris 21. Built in America and assembled over here, I think. Chrysler petrol engine, side valve. Sounds a good one when it's running. I'll have a video of them all running together. We've got his gleaner coming. 892. Martin loves this one. It is I've not driven this actually, but everybody who's driven it loves it. They think it's a brilliant machine to use. Got a very thick throat on it. Just the stopgap, French built stopgap for when they were changing the factory over from the 780 to the 400, 500 combines, and they were sold in that period, like 1962 sort of time, 61, 62. Not many about. French built ones, of the French built Massey combines of those days are reported to be better. Better than the Scottish built ones, you know. They've got a better reputation with my friends that I know that that keep them and know about them, built to a slightly better standard, which, without being horrible, is unusual for French stuff. There's a 726 down there, which I'll show you. If they don't bring it up, I'll show you that in a little while. Lovely little thing, really nice little project, little restoration. I remember seeing it before it was done. And this is obviously my favourite, probably Andy's favourite as well, Gleaner. 1961 I think this one would be. Out of the factory I think it probably wouldn't have had guards at that stage. It might have done, but I don't think so. Certainly on the advertising and brochures they didn't have guards on them. But yeah, I contemplate painting mine sometimes. There you go, excellent. We'll see them working shortly.